Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shadow bringing you guys another round. This time I'm facing a BY. Day 1 dice roll chose to go second, which in this matchup I honestly probably would have took second away from them and made them go first. But regardless, right here, he opens up with a flambe, takes a life, and draws a card. So not really liking this for me because I want to still swing at them. As much as I don't want to swing at BY, I want to get the ramp in just so that I can get to my top end faster. So I am going to swing 5 and use leader ability to ramp. And I'm going to tap 3 to play out a Jewelry Bonnie just so that I could utilize its ability. But honestly, I don't think it was the move necessarily. I probably should have just played out the Saw. I don't know if I ever get to use the Jewelry Bonnie. But here he swings 5. I don't get a trigger, which is unfortunate. He plays out a Kuzan, and he passes it to me. Yeah, so the Saw would have been a way better option for me than the Jewelry Bonnie. But I end up pitching the Saw because it's no counter. But here I play the Newgate out, put it, I believe, a Yamato at the top, and then I just rearrange the life. So Newgate is set up. Unfortunately for me, him having the Kuzan isn't going to work for me. And you see there, I do end up pitching the Beji to leader ramp there. And here, I honestly should have just taken both life because he swings 5 at leader and then dropping the Newgate down by 4 cost, making it a 2. And I decided to give him a 1k. I should have just gave him took the life, to be honest, because then he would have swung with his leader anyway. It got me down to 1 life, and I could have utilized Yamato to the best of its ability, and who knows what I could have got on top of life for trigger. But I do take it. And I decided not to take it because I didn't have a trigger in my hand. So I wouldn't have been able to utilize the Egghead Nami to pop the Kuzan, which is what I wanted to do, but unfortunately did not have the card needed for that. So I swing 5 at the Kuzan, hoping that I could knock it here. And he ends up letting it go, which was surprising to me. I figured he would have probably wanted to keep it. I would have tried to, at least, me personally. More pressure to add to my opponent. But I do establish the Yamato KOing the Garp, and since I'm at 2 life, I am unable to heal. And you see there, I do have another Yamato and 2 ace, so my hand is just top end heavy, no counter, and absolutely no, early game. But it's don't matter. Late game is what matters right now, but counter is what I'm gonna need. And here he asked me if he adds cards face up to his life, and then my leader has banished, does it go to the bottom of the deck still? And the answer is no, since Nico Robin is trashing or banishing the card from your life. If they are face up, they would go to your trash instead of bottom deck like they typically would, since you are not adding it to hand. So a little loop around BY's ability, which benefits him more than it would me. And here he plays Hiyori and realizes that he placed the wrong card at the top, and he swaps it out. Very, very, very important that you pay attention to your moves and don't rush with BY. I ran it at locals yesterday and made a big misplay that pretty much cost me the game. Videos to come soon, but yeah, here he plays out the Sabo, draws 2, and he's gonna pitch 2. Pretty much molding his hand how he wants to. So he ends up pitching a Fist Luffy and a Sabo, and still has a lot of Don left. So I think he's gonna swing 7 at lead. Yep. Oh no. He's gonna use his leader, but I think he still is gonna swing 7 at lead. But yeah, you see this Jewelry Bonnie has just stuck on the field and done nothing. So the Saw would have been a way better option than the Bonnie. Or much less, I should have kept the Bonnie in hand. So there he swings, I believe it's 9, to be honest with you, not 7. So I play out the ace, heal 1, and then now, yeah, I'm swinging 9 at his leader. So now it's gonna force him to have to give me the Sabo or give me cards from hand, and more than likely the Sabo is gonna be given, so you can start looping. But he gives me a 1K, and then I swing 10, gives me the Sabo, which is fine because we took a card from hand, and then now pressure away from the board, which is what we want. He still has this other Sabo though that can swing, and also his leader. And then swings with 6, and I consider on giving him the Veggie, but I opt to just deciding on taking the life instead. And I do this just because I figure that I'm gonna have to go for endgame anyway. It looks like I draw 2 and pitch 2. I think I did that wrong, to be honest. I think I was supposed to draw 1 more card off of that card, off of the trigger. Let's see. But yeah, he's going on with his turn. Looks like he plays a Moria and starts cycling out like BY typically likes to do. I honestly did think I did that trigger wrong. I'm trying to look at the cards right now. But I hear he's cycling out, and then now he swings big at my leader. I am gonna have to take this, just because again, I don't want to. It was a Veggie at the bottom, which unfortunate. If I would have countered the 2K, I could have held on to that Veggie. But mistakes happen. So here I'm contemplating on what to do. I could have did a rush ace, and then the ace would have healed me 1, and then I could have put pressure on his board, because I do have a lot of 2K counters in hand. So it just came down to exactly how I was gonna do it. Yes, I did do that Nico Olivia wrong. The trigger is draw 3, then discard 2. I drew 2, discarded 2. So definitely did that wrong. I goofed that up real bad. So I should have been 1 card up right now. But yeah, I contemplated doing a rush ace and then healing, and then I could have swung 9 at the Sabo, which would have, pressured him to have to give me the Sabo. Or not. And I decided to do 11 at face first, because I figured, why not try? This is either going to force him to give me the blocker, take the life out. He has 4 cards in hand as well, so a lot of times I know they like to keep a Moria to cycle Moria plays if they have it. So this is a gamble on my part. The safer play would have been the 10 ace, heal, then poke for 9, poke for 10, and then probably swing 10 at the Sabo that's rested to take the pressure off for next turn. And hope to God that I can make it. But with 4 swings, he's pretty much there. It would have came down to trigger at that point, to be honest. But we're opting to do it this way, swinging 11. Because then I'm going to swing 11, 12. So 11 with the Yamato and then 12 with leader. Pretty much hoping that he doesn't have it at this point. And you see here Teddy's thinking about it, but he's gonna end up bottom decking the Luffy. So this makes me think that he doesn't have exactly what he needs. So I swing another 11 here, and he's gonna block with the Sabo, and he's taking his time here because he's trying to figure out exactly how much counter he has. But he's gonna block. I touch it all on leader, swing, and he has exactly enough counter to get out of it. But if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below what you guys thought, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.